Hello, my name is Farnaz. I have a PhD in architectural engineering, and here at cove.tool I'm working as a decarbonization researcher. CALGreen is the pioneering green building code in California, and its focus is on welfare, public health, and safety. It's supposed to have a benchmark for building practices, something like planning, design, water conservation, material conservation, and also energy efficiency over the nation. The introduction of CALGreen is driven by the urgent need for the carbon reduction in all sectors, especially in building industry, as the carbon play a crucial role in sustainable environment. So it is very important to have this standard code. So CALGreen means adopting more sustainable building practices and to minimize the carbon emission from the building and materials. The embodied carbon refers to greenhouse gas emission arising from the manufacturing, installation, maintenance and disposal of a building, and unlike the operational carbon, which is emitted during the life of the building, it will emitted even before the building occupied. Embodied carbon impact the overall carbon footprint of a building over a building life cycle, from the beginning, from the material extraction and construction. While operational carbon is emitted during the use phase, the embodied carbon will emitted from the beginning, from material extraction and construction. By reducing embodied carbon, we will achieve more comprehensive reduction in environment. There is a 10% reduction mandatory for all residential and non-residential buildings. The builders and stakeholders should follow the guideline to make sure their newly constructed building is in compliance with CALGreen code. This new code is targeting the embodied carbon, which is not considered in other codes. Other codes, the previous one mostly were targeted the energy efficiency and operational carbon. But here we have the focus on the embodied carbon, which is in the earliest stage in a life cycle. And also in CALGreen, we consider a whole life cycle of a building from the stage 1, which is material extraction, to the end of life. The first step is to conduct a life cycle assessment of building materials. And the second step is to select the low carbon materials to meet the reduction requirements. And then optimize the building design to enhance the material efficiency. Next step is to follow the CALGreen's guideline and documentation. And the last step is to use tools like cove.tool to streamline the compliance process. Of course, there is a variety of tools that users can use, like cove.tool. With cove.tool, you can have your model to analyze your embodied carbon of project and also the energy consumption of your project. Also, cove.tool can help you to prepare all the necessary compliance form and documentation. The life cycle assessments cover a building whole life cycle, from the material extraction until the end of the life of a building. So CALGreen will support all this process with providing guidelines and requirements for newly constructed buildings. All new constructed residential and non-residential buildings are affected in this building code. Also, for existing building, any major and significant addition to this building should be considered in this building code. The major differences is there is higher requirements for bigger non-residential buildings and also for the more complex projects. The overall benefit is a significant reduction in greenhouse gas emission, which consequently cause builders use material with low carbon emissions, which help this environment. And then there is a cost saving as a consequence of using low carbon materials. There might be a different range of challenges from using new tools, cost, and assessment, but with leveraging the outside tools like cove.tool and also consulting with experts and sustainable consulting, it will be much easier. What can I say is continuing educating people, also consulting with experts and professionals in sustainability would be very beneficial. Also, asking help from experts like cove.tool will make it much easier for people to learn it. cove.tool as a full package can offer a very comprehensive embodied carbon analysis and also energy consumption. It also can help users to prepare the form and compliance documentation. And also with consulting in sustainability, they would be helpful for anyone that are interested in CALGreen.